that, but I have some routines for sure. I always get into the car from the same side, and before racing I always try to have some time for myself, lay down, focus on things. So yes, there starts to be a routine, but there's nothing I carry with me.
Thank you. Question for Robert. How do you prepare for a circuit like this where no one has driven on it and you're driving in at night as well? A lot of unknown factors. How do you prepare for that?
Well, I think there are different preparation ways. There are some teams who did have a simulator, and of course they use it, so the drivers can have already some idea about the track before coming in to here. We don't have it, so in my way it's pretty easy. I walk the track as usually. We did have already one new racetrack this season. It was Valencia, which was pretty similar configuration of the track, maybe a bit easier than Singapore. And then Friday we have quite a lot of time to learn, and to be honest, if the driver after 3 hours of free practice hasn't understood the track, then there is something wrong. So it's really not, for me it's not really necessary to learn the track at home and then come, as there's pretty a lot of time to learn it on Friday.
Thank you. Now you come from Poland, and that's a country which is not particularly well known for having a lot of motorsport heroes. What advice can you give to someone who wants to be an F1 driver one day from Singapore, also a country not really well known for motorsports?
It's very difficult to give advices, because in the end there is no one clear way to become an F1 driver, and of course it's not as easy as everybody maybe thinks. There are many young drivers, very talented drivers, very big drivers, and only 1 or 2 places each year are free for newcomers, even 1 and maybe 2. And I think you have to start very young, as young as possible, because then you have more time to learn. And it's pretty same with the languages. If the kid is young, it's better, because in the end he learns quicker, and he has more time to learn. So the same with the driving. You have to start very young, and then never give up. In the end, you never know where you will end up. I think all young drivers are dreaming about Formula 1, but in the end there is many professional high-level categories of motorsport, not only F1 in the world.
Thank you. Question for Christian. You're the test and reserve driver for Formula 1, BMW Sauber F1 team. How is life like as a test driver? Something people not too aware about, actually.
Well, basically traveling with the team to all the races as a reserve driver, just in case they go for a restaurant, they have some spicy Asian food. I can't drive the next morning, so then it's my turn basically. But also, we do testing back in Europe. That's my turn then as well.
Okay. Thank you. Now you do a lot of driving. We all know that. So maybe I can ask you this question: How do you compare street circuits and a dedicated racetrack, for example?
Well, on a street circuit, obviously it's obviously a lot slower circuit than the normal racetracks. It has a lot less grip. It's very bumpy, like here in Singapore as well. But I think it's something very interesting for spectators. Spectators have seen much more closely to the track. I think they can feel or see the speed of the cars much better on a road circuit like here. And also for a driver, it's quite a challenge. Obviously, you're not allowed to do any single mistake, because then you're immediately in the wall. So there's quite a lot of more pressure on the drivers as well, I think, on a road circuit or street circuit, which makes it much more difficult, I think.
Okay. Now, one of the moments we've been waiting for. Question from your side. I'm throwing open the floor. You've been warmed up already. They've been warmed up already. Are you all ready? Questions, anyone? No? Here's your chance. Yes, sir.
Can you tell us why you came down to such a successful?
So the question is, why BMW is enjoying such a successful season so far?
Well, it's. I think the reasons go 3 years back when we decided to buy the then Sauber team and to merge it with our own powertrain division Formula One project to one integrated team. I think we took quite a thorough approach, spent a lot of time on evaluating the situation, deciding what it would take to become a top team, then putting everything in place over the course of 2 years. And by the end of 2007, everything was up and running. We have expanded the workforce now at our Swiss team base from 275 to 430. We have almost doubled the factory. We have ramped up wind tunnel operations into a 3-shift, 6-day, 3-shift system. We have put in place the most powerful simulation computer in the industry, and so there was a lot of steps to be taken in order to enable the team to close the gap to the then two front runners. And we are really happy to see the situation now. From the start of the season, we have been not the third team anymore, but one of the top 3 teams. And if we look at the point standings now, there are 3 teams above 100, very close together. And the 4th team is below 50 points, so that really demonstrates that we have made it up to the top. So it's really rewarding for the team. And I think it's the result of hard work and the right strategy. But now we have to take the final step in the coming years.
Thank you. Thanks.
What are you doing for the Robert the best shot?
So the question is, what are you doing to give Robert the best shot to cycle for the championship?
Well, we push as hard as we can. We have even last week at the test, we have still tested new parts for this year's car. So it's not that we have shifted all the resources to the new car already. That will happen after this race, because there is no chance to test anymore. And then apparently our team has been top in reliability so far. The track team has been very strong in track operations, and also race strategy has been decided very well. So we try to keep these strengths and then hope to play a role in the final races when it's down to the championship.